timeout. Okay, cool. Guys, I haven't gone live in so fucking long. Let me get my shit together because I want to get my tripod and touch up my makeup really quick because I'm looking oily as all fucking hell. Okay, let's get this shit going. Hey guys. Oh, my tripod just busted. Fuck. Okay. Perfect. Hey, sorry. Oh my god, hey, what's up? Long time no chat. Just fixing my makeup really quick before we... Oh, yeah, because I be looking oily. How's everyone doing? Saturday night, 8 o'clock at night. How are we feeling? Like my little skull in the background. I still have some Halloween decorations up because I'm not gonna like take down my Halloween decorations until I'm ready to decorate for Christmas, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Let me just throw on a gloss. Playing Overwatch, I should be asleep. What time is it for you, Danny? I think it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. for y'all over the pond. Let's put on a gloss. A little Fenty gloss. OMG, missed you. Missed y'all too. I feel like I haven't been live in so long. And it's so funny because I was thinking about going live. Oh my god, hey guys. I was thinking about going live and then I was like, I'm not gonna. And then I was like, why wouldn't I? Like, I put on makeup this morning. Hey Queen, hi guys. Oh yeah, the clocks went back. Oh shit, do our clocks go back tonight, right? Extra hour of sleep. I'm a little sick. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I have like this giant pimple right here, but it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was like, you know what? I look cute-ish. Like, I don't look like I'm dead on the inside, so let me just go live for a bit, because I feel like I haven't been on here in fucking forever, which is true. We've just been slacking on the vids lately, guys. I feel like I have no time for anything anymore. And that's just me being dramatic, so I literally do nothing. Show the nails. Look how pretty they are. Oh my god, it's so funny because I'll show you guys, get the lighting a little bit better for the nails. I got my nails done like a few weeks ago, and these are like my birthday nails. And I absolutely love this color. It's like this beautiful, like berry off red, very fall. Because I wanted to do pink, but then I was like, that's not very fall, whatever. So I've been obsessed with this color, right? Like literally obsessed with it. I'm showing everyone loves it. It's so cute, but I'm just like, I can't stop looking at them. Like, I love them. Tell me why I love them, because they're the same fucking color as a Dr. Pepper can. And like, I just realized that the other day when I pulled the Dr. Pepper out of my mom's fridge, and I was like, that's why I love these fucking nails so much, because it's triggering something in my brain because I love Dr. Pepper. Give us a tea on that guy in your Instagram story who called you insane. Who called me insane? Oh, that guy. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you might have missed this, but it's just this man that's just always been in my life. But he, like, we started off as more than friends, and then now we're just friends, and now he's just like funny to keep around because he just like, we just fuck around with each other. Like, we've been friends for a very long time. And I just like to make fun at him for like certain things, and it was just a text exchange between me and him, but there's nothing going on there. He's just my friend. But he was saying how he like didn't have any money or anything. Not that he didn't have any money, but he was like broke. He was like, oh, why is everything so expensive, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, if you're broke, just say that. And he was like, yeah, I'm broke. And I was like, how are you going to be broke? I said, like, how are you going to be broke and bust a nut in 3 seconds? Like, pick a struggle. Like, as a joke. And he was like, yo, you're insane. And I said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But no, he's literally just like a friend. We need a mini life update, y'all. I filmed a video 2 nights ago. If you guys saw my Instagram story, I was like spiraling a little bit, but I filmed a video 2 nights ago, and I was just kind of, it wasn't really a life update, but it like kind of is, just like a feelings check-in. So I did film that, and I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, I did kind of just like talk about, you know, life, and this thing is like freaking me out in the background. The Dr. Pepper can. I was a cheetah girl for Halloween. So me and my friend were the cheetah girls. We bought these cute little like tracksuits off Amazon. Like, you know, I think it's in Cheetah Girls 2, when, you know, they're wearing the tracksuits and they have the headbands and they're like saving the dog and everything. So we were that. But we were supposed to have, it was supposed to be 4 of us. And those are actually 2 of the headbands over there. But then the other 2 girls bailed. So it was just the 2 of us. But we had a good time. We did have a good time. It was just me and her. It wasn't just me and her. Like, okay, so it was my birthday on October 29th. So we went out Saturday night to like a bar that was having like a little Halloween thing, obviously, because every bar is. And we went out with 2 other girls, and it was just like okay. Like, it wasn't like our normal night. And I was kind of upset because like it was my birthday. Like at midnight was my birthday, and my friend who I was with, she was like dealing with some work stuff, or like family stuff, like turning into work stuff. Like it was just like this whole thing. So she was like busy, she wasn't drinking as much. And then one of the girls we were with, she like wasn't feeling well, and the other one wanted to go home. And I'm just so like go with the flow that I'm like, listen, like it's fine. Whatever. We ended up staying out till like 1 in the morning. Normally we're out till like 4. But it was okay. It was still really fun. I had a good birthday weekend. And it just sucks because my birthday always obviously is like Halloween time, so it's like you can't even go out like normal. I mean, you can, but like I never want to be that person that's like not dressed up for Halloween, you know what I mean? Like I never want to be that guy. Like you go out and like everyone else is dressed up and you're just like the oddball out. Like I don't want to be that. I'm just trying to sit out here too. What were you guys for Halloween? What did y'all do? Because I'd love to hear that. Just trying to move this a little bit closer so I can put you guys up here so Jimmy can hang with us for a bit. But yeah, it was a good birthday bender weekend. What else did I do? Oh, I went to a football game. I got home at like 3 in the morning that night. That was crazy. I was so exhausted. And then Friday I didn't do anything. So then Saturday was my birthday. And then Sunday I went to my mom's house. We had like a little birthday dinner. My mom always makes like a birthday dinner. And we have cake and do like little presents and stuff like that. Oh my God, my hair underneath. But her oven broke. So she always asks like what we want ahead of time. And she was like, she asked what I wanted her to make me for dinner, and it was like this chicken and like stuffing dish that she makes, and like with all these sides. And I was like, oh, chocolate cake, blah, blah. Her fucking oven broke. So we just ended up ordering out. We got like pizza and wings and subs, and then I got a cake from Wegmans. It was delish. Sophie, thank you. That's really sweet. I will always be here to check in with you guys. It's funny because I posted something on my Instagram story, and it was a comment that somebody left, and they were like, you better never stop doing life updates. Like, I want to hear your life updates until you're like 80 years old. And I was like, bitch, I'm gonna be in the fucking nursing home, like turning on my little iPhone and giving y'all life updates about the trifling ass men in the nursing home. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, thanks. Am I going out tonight? No, I'm staying in. I don't feel good. My throat really hurts. I woke up this morning, I could barely speak. It's definitely gotten better throughout the day, but I'm just like not feeling great. I know you're not Southern, but I feel like you would thrive in the South. Why do you feel that way? I don't feel like I would thrive in the South because I don't do well in the heat. Like, I don't do well with, I guess it would be just the heat that, like, I don't think that I would really love that. I was a lawn mowing dad who then served soup for dinner. My two biggest pet peeves. And your baby boy are you doing? We're doing. How are you? I'm doing. Y'all, I'm just doing. No plans for a Nikki roleplay anytime soon. I just, like, can't with, like, this. Like, what does this mean? Oh, my God. My hair is just, that's insane. There's, like, the little leftover curl pattern. That's so funny. If y'all didn't know, when I was younger, I had the tightest, curliest hair in the whole world. Like, it was bright red. I mean, it's more like auburn, like kind of brown now, but it used to be super, super red and super tight curls. And then when I got my first haircut, I think it was like right before first grade, my curls went away. So this is my hair. I washed it yesterday morning and blow dried it. And then, you know, I was outside yesterday and today. So my hair blow dries pretty straight. Like, if I sleep on it wet, it kind of gets a little wavy, but it blow dries pretty straight. But then, like, today, like, the underneath of it, like, as moisture gets in it, it, like, starts to, like, curl and stuff like that. So it's funny. Football games going out, big personalities. That's funny. Yeah, maybe I would have done good in the South, but too late now. I used to live, when I was really young. We lived in Tennessee for a bit, in Franklin, Tennessee, I think. Right outside Nashville. So I have been a Southern girl once in a while. All right. Bless your heart, honey. I have lived in the South. You know, we've been to Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas. I've never been to Texas. I don't know why in God's name I said Texas. But yeah, we love the South. We love the culture. We love the heat. We love the beaches. We just love everything about the South. We love the food. We love the prayer. We love Lord Jesus. See, I could get away with being in the South, right? Hey everyone. I love doing this. If you see me and you try to see what's up, that's how I greet everybody. The accent is spot on. Okay, good. Then I'll fit right in, guys. If you see me in the South, just mind your business. Mind your business. For the South. Oh my God. For the South, it's really good food. Jimmy would not last in this southern heat. James would not last. He would not. So the way that my throat has been feeling for the past few weeks, I will say, it's definitely gotten worse these past few days. But you know, like when you exercise or when you're running, or just like when you feel very out of breath, and it feels like there's almost like you're trying to catch your breath, and it feels like there's like your throat is dry and there's like cuts in your throat. Like, I'd always compare it to like paper cuts in your throat. Like, that's what my throat has been feeling like for the past few weeks. And it's definitely gotten worse these past few days. So I don't know if it's like a sickness. I tested myself for COVID, but my tests were also very expired, so I have no idea. But yeah, I've just like not been feeling my best recently. And I think that's also why, like, I've just been in like a weird place, like mentally. I feel like I'm always in a weird place mentally, and I feel like I always say that. But you know, what are we gonna do? But I just feeling sick isn't, it's not fun. And to be sick for like a prolonged period of time. And like, I do need to go to the doctor, but I do have like, an annual checkup coming up. So I'm like, why would I go? But maybe I should try to push that up. Trying to think of what else is going on. I'm like zoning out a little bit here. I'm like hungry, and I went on DoorDash to see like if I wanted anything to eat, but you know, like when nothing sounds good, like you never get like that. I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I do. And like if I wasn't talking to you, I'd be talking to myself. But like, you know, you're just like so hungry, but then every day you're like I don't know, like nothing sounds good, you know? And I think it's also because I am a little sick and like congested and stuff that I'm just like, I don't really want to eat anything. I do need a drink. More water. My throat just like hurts. It's depression. Girl. And what? And what? Any recent dating mishap stories? Hey, Griff. Like, huh? I'm just kidding. Oh, there's been so many. I don't even know where to start. Like, the recent like dates that I've been on, and I actually haven't been on a date in a while. But every one that I have been on has gone like just horribly wrong. So it's just like, I don't even try anymore. I'm still on dating apps, but I don't use them. Like the men on there like make me sick to my stomach. I wish you guys could see them. And I wish I'm not even saying that to like be mean, but like they're ugly, they have no personality, they can't hold a conversation. And I even try to give some of them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, all right, like let me try to match with an ugly man, because sometimes an ugly man is like what you need, you know? And they can't even hold a conversation. And I'm like, pick a struggle. Like if you don't have the looks, like make up for it. Like be funny at least. Like an ugly funny man like will do just fine in life. But like they can't even hold a conversation, or like why are you on here? Like why are you on apps if like you don't want to like engage and talk? And I will say that I do that as well. Like I could be talking to somebody and then just completely ghost them on dating apps, because to me like dating apps aren't real, because like you're not a real person. Like you're a little like game on my phone that I play. So I get it. But like, you know, when you get past like the talking on the app and, you know, you move to texting or you follow each other on Instagram or whatever, and then as soon as you move it off the app, the conversation dies. And it's like, why? Then what was the point? Like, what was the point? I'm almost to the point where I'm like, I don't want to exchange numbers. I don't want to exchange like social media until like after our first date. But then I'm like, that's also not safe, because I kind of use that as a way to like gauge if they're, first of all, if they're a real person, and then second of all, like how normal they really are. Like if you give me your phone number and I'm looking up your number and you're on your mom's cell phone plan, like, okay, I'm on my parents' cell phone plan still, but like if your name doesn't pop up in my True People search, or like if your Instagram doesn't pop up, if I can't find you on social media, like that gets me scared, you know, even if we do plan to like meet in a public place or whatever. Like yes, you have to stalk them first, but like as soon as it gets to that point, it's like, okay, you're on Hinge, you're talking, the banter's going great, and they're like, all right, like where do we move this next? Like let's move to text. And then you exchange numbers, and then this is my biggest pet peeve, you exchange numbers, like you guys are talking, like you're having a conversation, you're asking about lives or work, or like you're just having banter, whatever it is, and then you move the conversation to text, but they don't move that previous conversation. You know what I mean? They can be like, oh, like, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a property manager. Oh, that's cool. I'm a data analyst. Oh, what does that mean? You know what? It'd be easier to do this over text. Oh, okay. Then you move it to text and all they say is, hey. And then you're like, hey. And they're like, what's up? I'm like, we were just having a conversation, but we had to pick it up and move it over here for some reason, and then the conversation's dead. Like I can't tell you how many random ass numbers and conversations I have on my phone, or like random ass people that follow me on Instagram because they're like, oh, let's exchange socials, and then you follow each other on Instagram and then you never speak again. Like, are you on a dating app just to gain followers? Because I'm not the one, because I'll delete you, because I have like 100 followers on Instagram, on my real life Instagram, because I don't allow people in there, because like those are my hoes, those are my real friends. I am in the trenches. Green bubble. If it's a green bubble, we got to go. Who was I saying? Oh, my friend. She started talking to this guy, and his bubbles are green. And I said, why wouldn't he just like get an iPhone just to text you? And she was like, yeah, right. And I was like, that's like so fucked up to say, but like it's so real. Like Why wouldn't he have an iPhone just to text you? Like, that's crazy. If you're planning on any new videos of the character, the crazy waiting room woman. Oh, yeah, maybe. It was fun. I remember filming that one. But yeah, so the dating apps have been horrendous. Once I went on a date and the guy wore a newspaper boy cap and I wanted to run away. Stop. Because what are those hats called? Because that would give me the ick, like, so quickly. Like, actually so quickly. I'm trying to think, like, what was the actual, like, last date I went on? Like, a first, like, Hinge date. Oh, okay. I can tell you all this because there's 10 of you in here and nobody will watch this. Well, not that it matters. So I matched with this guy. This was a while ago. I don't, like, over the summer. Like, maybe even, like, springtime, summertime. And matched with this guy. He is beautiful. Like, on God, the finest man I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, there's no way he matches with me, right? We match. We start chatting. Day of, like, on the day. We're like, this is all happening, like, whatever. We matched in the morning. We're talking throughout the day. And he was like, I don't want to seem too forward, but, like, I want to take you, like, I want to see you. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, a man who knows what he wants. Mind you, like, this is still on the app or whatever. And he's, like, green flags all around. His profile was, like, a little bit nerdy, kind of. Like, he had some stuff in there about, like, being a nerd and, like, liking certain things that, like, I wouldn't really like. And just, like, kind of jokes that I, like, wasn't getting. So anyway, so he's like, what's your, I had something in my profile about, like, liking tacos and margs, like, perfect first date, like, of course, because I'm a basic ass bitch, and it's like tacos and margs. And he was like, oh, have you ever been to this? He was like, I would love to take you out to get you your tacos and margaritas. And I said, as you should. And he was like, any dietary restrictions? Like, what do you really like to eat? Like, if it's tacos, we can go get tacos. He's like, anything else, we can go get anything else. Like, just let me know. He was like, but I want to know what you like first. Like, I don't want to take you out somewhere that you're not going to like. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, no, tacos are fine. So he was like, do you want to go to this one taco place? And I was like, oh my God, I actually was just talking to my friend about this. Like, I would love to go. I've never been there before and I really want to go. And he's like, okay, we're going. Mind you, this taco place is, like, right near my house and they have super weird hours. So he was like, I looked at the hours. He was like, the only time we can go is, like, today. Like, today at 3 p.m. Mind you, it's like 1 p.m. as we're, like, talking. And I was like, fuck it. Like, let's fucking go, right? So he's like, all right, like, we'll order the food ahead of time. We can eat it outside, whatever. So he's like, tell me what you want. So I, like, sent him my little taco order. And he was like, I'll come pick you up. And I was like, no, it's, like, literally right down the street from me. No big deal. He was like, no, like, I'm picking you up. Like, it's not a question. I was like, okay. Okay, whatever. Green flags. Like, the green flags are just, like, waving. There were other stuff, but this happened so long ago that I can't even, like, fully remember. And he was like, I'll come pick you up, whatever. So mind you, he's early, which green flag. I'm always, like, a little bit late, so that was great. He's early. He comes and picks me up. Nice ass car. Like, a nice ass car. Fine ass man. He doesn't get out of the car, but, like, he sits in the car. And I'm such a loser. Like, I get in the car and I'm like, hi, like, nice to meet you, because, like, you were meeting for the first time. It was just awkward. And he, like, reached over to, like, hug me. Like, we're in the car. And I was like, oh, car hug. That, like, still haunts me to this day that I said car hug. I was like, what? So anyway, we're driving. We get to the taco place. Like, conversation is flowing. It's great. It starts downpouring. It starts pouring fucking rain. We had parked up the street. We ordered our tacos because you couldn't order them online. Whatever it was. We ordered our tacos, we're waiting. He's like, all right, like, I'm gonna go get the car. He's like, you wait here for the tacos. And I was like, no, like, I'll, like, we can wait together and we can walk to the car. He's like, you're not walking through the rain. And I was like, actually, like, I'm not walking through the rain. And so he goes and gets the car. I get the tacos. We're eating the tacos in his car. He's, like, helping me, like, eat my taco. Like, he has the napkins. He has my what are those called? Those, how do you say? I always say it wrong. The birria or burrilla tacos with the little sauce. And so he's, like, literally dipping my taco. And he's like, do you want to try my tacos? And he was, like, a more adventurous eater than me. So I was like, no. And he's like, do you want me to try yours? And I was like, you can if you want. He's like, no, like, I don't want to eat your food. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so Whatever. That date goes great. He goes to drop me off. We're talking in his car for like 45 minutes. And he was like, I hate to cut this short. But he was like, I'm going bowling with my family. Like, it's something we do every week. Like, I just have to go. He was like, I'd love to like see you again. And I was like, great, whatever. So we plan another date for like a couple days later. And I was like so excited because I was like, oh my God, this guy's so normal. Like, he's so great. Ba da 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 da. Oh no, we went on 3 dates. Yeah, we went on 3 dates. So then another date, we go on the second date and we go for a walk and get ice cream. So cute, whatever. So it's a little bit far from, I don't know, where we met somewhere or he drove me. I can't really remember. We walked and got ice cream. And the whole date, he's like talking about how, like, we were having conversations and we were pretty similar, but we were also like, we had a lot of like differences. Like everything that I said, he kind of had like an opposite answer for. And so I was like, okay, like, and I said that too. I was like, I think it's good to have some differences in a partner. Like, you don't need to be on the same page with everything. But it was like little shit. I was like, I'm a dog person. He's a cat person. I'm a picky eater. He's an adventurous eater. I don't know, just like little shit like that. But I was willing to overlook everything because I was like, this man is gorgeous. He knows how to like treat a woman. Like, this is great, whatever. But the whole date, he's like talking about how where there's so many differences and like we'll never be able to get along. And I'm like, what? I was like, I think we're getting along fine. Like, it's just like random shit that we had different opinions on. It wasn't any like, I mean, we weren't getting into like details, but I wasn't seeing like any like fundamental differences that would be like a major issue. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like he was like, I want to convert you to some religion, or I want you to be a stay-at-home mom, or like just like weird shit like that. Like, it had nothing to do with that. So I was like, that's weird. Why does he keep bringing it up? So for the third date, he was like, okay, like, I'm going to cook you dinner at my apartment. We're going to hang out. And I was like, yes, we are, sir. I, like, had a panic attack in his apartment. I could not wait to get the fuck out of there. I don't know what it was. We, like, literally, we went to the grocery store beforehand, like, got all this stuff. He was going to make this, like, chicken dish. I don't even know what the fuck it was. And we were going to go back to his apartment. He was going to cook it up. He was going to chef it up a little bit. He was gonna chef it up. What? Let's talk. Give me your OnlyFans. Oh, you would drive. Like, what? You would drive any dude crazy with the amount of shit you talk. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Anyway, men always suck. But so we're in his, so we go to the grocery store. And again, he's just like mentioning about like how, oh shit, I mean, breaking my couch, how like we have nothing in common. And I'm just like, okay. So then we're like in the grocery store and some of these comments that he's making were like actually like really pissing me off. Like, I can't remember. It was one that like really set me over the edge and like made me like close my mouth for once and just kind of be silent the rest of the grocery store trip. And I told my sister what it was, but I can't remember what he said. But it was just very patronizing and it was just very like, he like looked down and like, oh, you've never like done, like it had something to do with a dish that he was cooking, which I had never tried before. And he was like, you know what? I think you're really gonna love it. I know you're a picky eater, but it has like elements of things that you like. And I was like, okay, great. Like, I'm always down to try new things. Yes, I'm a picky eater, but I'll try something new. Whatever. So we're in the grocery store and he like says something super patronizing, like something that I just wouldn't know, like something about cooking like a certain type of meat or something. He was like, you didn't know that like you have to do this or whatever. And I was like, no, like I've never cooked that type of meat before, or I never do whatever I didn't do. I didn't fucking know. And he would just like kind of like scoffed at me. And I was like, okay, all right. So that already gave me kind of a bad attitude. Not really, but I was just like, that was weird. And like, that's not the only comment that he kind of made about that. So I was like, I'm gonna let it slide, whatever. We get the stuff. We get back to his place and he's cooking and he's taking fucking forever. And I was really hungry because he was like, I'm gonna make you dinner. Like, it was right off work, whatever it was. He like pushed the time back a little bit. So I was like even more hangry. And his apartment was so tiny and his like kitchen was like kind of dirty. And he didn't come across to me like a dirty guy, but like when I got in his apartment, I was like, it's kind of gross in here. Like, I know men are gross in general. Okay, like what? Love a bigger girl. All right, you're gonna go. What was I saying? Oh, what was I saying? Oh, okay. So what? His apartment was like low-key kind of dirty. And then, oh, I made a comment too. Okay, because he was cooking chicken. So he was like cutting up raw chicken, right? On a wooden cutting board. And I was like, I like said, like just a comment. I was like, I don't think you're supposed to cut raw chicken on a wooden cutting board because like the bacteria from the chicken can like soak into the wood because wood is porous. Like I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use like a plastic or like silicone, whatever it is, like a type of cutting board. And he was like, I've never heard that before. That doesn't even make sense. And I was like, no, I'm like pretty sure. Like, I was like, first of all, I've seen it on TikTok. And he was like, oh, wow, you can't get all your information from TikTok. I said, okay, so, but like, I was like, but if you think about it, and like, I went to Google it and he was like, oh, now you have to Google it to prove that you're right. And I was like, I'm just trying to help you out, dude. You have like chicken juice bacteria, raw chicken meat, like seeping through your cutting board that you're also going to use to cut vegetables on someday. I was like, all right, like I'm good on this. So I kept trying to make excuses to leave. Like I was like, because first of all, it was getting hot as hell in there. His apartment was tiny as hell. His kitchen was little. He had like 8 different things cooking. He was like getting stressed and I was like getting stressed because I was like, I'm not doing anything. He like wouldn't let me help. He's like, well, you've never cooked before. So like, I got this. And I was like, okay, but like, I can at least like chop a fucking vegetable or something. Like I thought this was supposed to be cute. And then he was like, let me just pour you a glass of wine and you could just watch. Didn't like get me a chair or anything. I was standing there. He was like, you can sit down. I said, where? He's like, in the living room. I was like, then what was the point of this? Like, it was supposed to be cute and you made it fucking weird, bro. So I'm trying to make excuses. I'm like, oh my God, like my sister's texting me, like my dog, like he's throwing up. And he was like, oh no, he'll be fine. Dogs throw up all the time. I was like, yeah, but he's just been sick lately. And I don't know, maybe he got into something that you shouldn't have gotten into. I'm just really worried. He's like, oh no, your dog will be fine. Like the food will be ready soon. And I was like, oh my fucking God. So I was there for another like 30 minutes. And then finally I was just like, I have to go. I was like, I just have to go home. And he was like, oh, I hope your dog's okay. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then it was like really awkward when I left and I sobbed on the way home. And I remember my sister and her friend were, like just here at home and they were like sitting on the porch and I like came back because I was talking about this guy like because I really did like him because he was like on paper he checked every fucking box and they were like so excited to hear about the day. I came back sobbing, like crying, hyperventilating, having a panic attack, and it was just so horrible. So yeah, that was like the most recent like date I guess that I've been on, like date I think. But it was just so bad. And you know when you have such high hopes for somebody, you're just like, ugh, like you could if you weren't the way that you are, this could have worked. But of course, you're a man. And men suck. And then I had this one guy that I went on a date with. He was like, we went on one date, mind you, and it was fine. Like, it was normal. Again, we went out for tacos. And did we get a margarita? I think we did. That's my way of getting free tacos and marks and put that on your dating profile. Hold on, Jimmy's eating a blanket. Stop. Boo. But yeah, like we were just talking, you know, getting to know each other as people on dating apps do. And I remember he texted me the next day and was like, oh, I had a super fun time. He's like, but I'm just not really feeling a romantic connection. Like, we don't have to keep this going. And I was like, okay, I wasn't feeling a romantic connection either, but like, the fact that you said it just pissed me the fuck off, so I didn't even answer him. But like, I wouldn't want to feel a romantic connection. You know what I mean? Like, I'm meeting you for the first time. It's not like, you know, we've been friends and stuff is starting to brew or we know of each other. Like, we are meeting off rip for the first time. I'm not going to have like an emotional connection with you, I don't think. And I don't, even guys that I've like gone further with, like on dating apps, like on dates and stuff like that, like the first time I met them, I wasn't like, oh my God, like I really feel something here. Like what? I'm just meeting you. Like I'm getting to know you. I don't think you actually know somebody for like a few months, you know, to really get to know somebody from scratch. Like we are scratching the surface here. We are getting into like bare minimum on a first date. Yeah, you might get into some like deeper topics, but like, there's 27 years of life here. Like, you're not gonna know everything, and you're not gonna get this like emotional connection, I don't think. And like, yeah, I've thought guys were attractive, and I'm like, okay, like I know what I'm attracted to, but I feel like that's why I also like swipe on you too. Like, I know I'm gonna be attracted to you, but also in person it can be different. Yeah. Yeah. Giant ego, an ego is what's gonna kill a man. It's what's gonna kill anyone. I mean, I'm not saying like that's just a man thing, but an ego will. That's a real ick for me. That's a turn off. I have a lot of icks. What's good, Miss Diva? How you been? I'm good. I've been good. I've been better, but I've been good. One time, okay, another really bad date story. I guess we're just talking about bad dates now. It was when I got back on dating apps, like this most recent time. So like, it was like spring. Was it spring? I don't even know. I had deleted the apps for a while, and then I went back on them, whatever. But one of the first guys I matched with was somebody that I've matched with like 1,000 times. You know, those people that you see, they make new profiles, you make new profiles. Like, you see him on Hinge, you see him on Bumble, whatever. This guy, I'd seen, not my type, not really my type, but I've seen him before and we've chatted, but we just never met up. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I said, let's fucking do it. So I said, let's get a drink. And he said, bet. So we meet at this bar. First of all, his profile said that I think at 5'11" at least, we were eye to eye contact. We were like this. And I was like, oh my God, perfect. So we go to this bar. I've never been to this bar before. He suggested this bar. And it was like a Monday or a Tuesday. It was a weird day of the week. He suggested this bar and was like, let's go here. We walk in there, not a soul is in there. The bartender is there and like 2 people are in there. And I was like, oh my God. It was like after work, like, you know, like happy hour. I was like, okay, there will be people. No. We sit down next to each other at the bar, which I don't like also doing first dates at bars because I don't like sitting next to people. Like, that is a pet peeve of mine as well. Like, if we sit down like at a booth or a table, don't sit next to me. I want to sit across. I think it's weird when couples sit next to each other. It is a great ick for me. Hi from Scotland. Hi. So we sit down at the bar and I'm like craning my neck to like even look at him. And on the bar, I think my bar stool might have been bigger than his because I was like taller than him. And I was like, I can't do this. So, you know, we're going through the question, we're talking, whatever. We had like 1 beer. And so we both finish our beer and we're just kind of like, all right. And then he's like, let's just get another one. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's get another one. So we're still talking, whatever. There's like at any bar, there's a TV. He is like fully watching the TV, like not listening to anything I was saying. I shit you not, I just started making shit up. I was like, oh yeah, and like just talking like about random shit. That man was not listening. He could not give less of a fuck. And I think it was after we had like after like when we were coming close to like finishing our first drink, he like subtly brought up like where we were going after this and that he lived right down the street, which is why I think he picked that bar. Because also I was like, oh, I've never been in here before. Like when we first got there, he's like, yeah, me neither. And I was like, why did you pick this bar? Like, I keep going places, but it's just some random ass little like dive bar, which is fine. That's like right here. And he had mentioned like going back to his place, like doing something back at his place. And I was like, oh, like it's a Monday. Like I'm not on that type of time. Like, and also no, like I would not. And so after that, I feel like he was just like, like he like kind of gave up that he was, and then that's when he started literally watching TV. And I was like, all right. And I kept like making eye contact with the bartender. And like, I was like, get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. But I don't even know how we ended. I was just like, yeah, like I gotta go let my dog out. And this dog is a great excuse for like getting out of anything. Like not even dates, like work. Like, oh no, I can't say like I have to go let my dog out. Like literally anything. So we like hugged. Oh my God, it was so awkward. We hugged when we left. And he was like, oh yeah, text me when you get home. I never text that motherfucker and he never texted me. And I love when it's like a mutual ghosting because it's almost like more respectable like that. Watching from Jamaica, from North Korea, Jesus. What time is it where y'all are at? Elizabeth, it probably has. I love that Facebook group. If y'all are not in your cities, like, are we dating the same guy Facebook group, go join it because the amount of tea that gets spilled in there is unreal. And I think I don't know if, I think I know what guy you're talking about, and it's like, it's not him, but every man does that. I forget what the bar was even called, but he was, oh yeah, I live super close. And I was like, okay, and what am I supposed to do with that information? Like, I'm not going home with you, you fucking freak. Oh, that's why I never, like, I'm like, oh, maybe I need to, like, branch out from my type, you know? And then every time I do, it, like, it just goes poorly for me. So I'm like, why do I do that? And it was like, growing up is real. I saw this tweet, and it was like, growing up is realizing your type is not the guy you're going to marry. And I'm like, and then there was this other one. I don't know where I seen it, but it was like, it's not your type, it's your trauma. And I was like, oh, okay, slay. Can you do another Southern ASMR? I really want to. Those were fun. Are you spiritual or religious? No, not really. Not really. Oh, I'm trying to think. I've been on a lot of dates. I would say, like, I've been on a decent chunk of dates in the past, like, few years. So it's very disheartening when nothing works out. And I said this in my video that I filmed the other day, but if I just am not spiritual, God, please. But if I ever... Sorry, I just got a notification that I needed to read up close. If I ever get in a relationship, I feel like y'all are going to be like... Because I said y'all are sick of me. These past years, me talking about, like, just everything to do with my failed dating life and, you know, just watching me get my heart broken, to watch me, like, get back up again, to watch me talk about certain guys and be like, oh, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, here's my horrible date stories, blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all are sick of me. I know. Imagine how tired we are. I know. Imagine how tired we are. But, like, y'all are going to be more excited, I think, for me than I will be for me because, like, it's just unreal. It's been years. It's been fucking years. Y'all, I cannot. If I'm still single, I'm giving myself till 33. I feel like 33 is the age. And then I'm just going to give up. Because I can't be over the age of 35, like, on a dating app. Like, I can't. I emotionally can't. Honestly, I'm giving it another year. What's my type? I don't even know what my type is. Emotionally unavailable, horrible, toxic, tall men. That's my type. And they never work out. But I did. It was funny. Y'all are going to love this video that I filmed because I come to, like, this aha moment, like, at the end of the video. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I realize why shit hasn't been working out for me because I'm the emotionally unavailable one. Like, I can't learn to open up my heart to somebody. And I'm working on that. And it was just kind of like, I always knew that. But when I was filming this video the other night, when I was just really going through a lot, and I was just talking about how I just feel like I can't let somebody in, but because I'm not letting people in. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I want, you know, a real relationship, and I want somebody that's going to be there for me and get to know me, and I want all this stuff, but I'm not opening myself up to that. You know, I'm only allowing emotionally unavailable, like, situationship type beats because, like, that's what I can give right now because I'm so scared. I'm so scared of, like, getting hurt. I am. Like, even people that I've, like, really connected with and stuff, like, they don't fully know everything. Like, nobody fully knows. And I know that I have such a hard time communicating. And one of my friends recently just told me, he was like, you just need to open up more. Like, you can't go ghost, you can't go silent, you can't just, like, shut people out. And I was like, I know. But I've been dealing with that for, like, my whole life. Because the last time I did let somebody in, they just, like, fucked me over, like, so bad. So I'm like, why would I fucking do that again? But duh, bitch, you're never gonna find something real if you don't let, like, love be what it needs to be. And I get that now. You know, it's just tough. I love your honesty. Thanks. How tall am I? 5'6"-ish. I think you need to meet someone in person. I know it's hard. See, I do, because I know I do. And it's just hard because, like, I don't really go out. I mean, I do go out, but, like, I don't go out that much. And when I do go out, like, I'm not looking to talk to people. I am very, like, introverted, antisocial. Like, I'm not going to spark up a conversation. If somebody wants to talk to me, of course, I will love to have a conversation. We can chat. And that happens too, like, on nights out and stuff like that. And it's never men, because I'm not talking to a man. Because, like, look at me. Like, I'm like, no, like, girl, this is why. But even if it's like girls or stuff, like I love chatting. Like, I will chat, I will shoot the shit, whatever. But, like, I'm not gonna be the one to start the conversation. So it's really hard for me to, like, meet people. And my one friend who I always go out with, she was like, you always just, like, I'll be talking to someone, you just stand there. I'm like, yeah, like, because I don't want to talk to them. Like, I don't. She's like, that's fine. But she was like, maybe you need to start, like, approaching people because you don't have the most approachable face when we're out. I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, that's we're out, but I'm, like, having the best time. And also, men just, like, don't approach me. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I have never, I mean, not never, but it's, like, rarely ever happened where a guy has, like, came up to me, like, in a bar and, like, hit on me, or, like, I've never had a guy, like, buy me a drink, like, ever. Like, because I'm fucking weird. Like, I know that. Have I ever been in a long distance relationship? Yes. And it was very hard and it didn't work. I've been in one relationship and that was, like, the later half of it was all long distance. Oh my God. I think you just need to do you and the right man will come along. I know that. And I get that because, like, I know that something better is coming, and I know when everything doesn't work out, it just means, like, I'm one step closer to finding the thing that is gonna work out. And I know this is what I talk about a lot, but it doesn't really, like, consume my life as much as I make it out to be. Like, I have been single since 2019, so, like, 4 years going on, but it'll be, damn, it'll be 5 years in January. I've been single for 5 years. That's so embarrassing. Um, I've been by myself for a very long time, okay? So I'm okay. I'm okay, but it's just, like, it's just what I like to talk about because it's funny, and you guys like to hear about it too. You ask, so I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about it. That's where I think a lot of dating confusion exists. Is someone just tough to crack past the shell or not interested? Yeah. So if somebody wants to put in enough effort and, like, really get to know me, like, they could get to know me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that closed off. I mean, to an extent. And people have gotten to know me. And, like I'm a great person to get to know. You know what I mean? But I just think that, like, nobody has, like, really made it past that step because they don't want to, or I don't want to, or whatever it is. But it just hasn't happened yet. The men you meet in person are probably still on the apps. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I see people out and I'm like, I think we matched before, but I'm not gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit. But I feel like a lot of people are. Like, that's the way to do things now, you know? It's okay to protect your heart, but for so long from the past, yeah. I feel like I've protected my peace a little too much. Because here I am sitting alone on a Saturday night talking to my phone. Phone dry as hell. Phone dry as hell. But that's okay. Because I've also been on, like, a little cleanse lately. Like, I'm not really, like, actively dating right now or, like, seeing anyone or, like, doing anything. I'm just, like, working on my shit, y'all. And, like, I'm fine. Like, trust. Like, I'm fine. I know that it'll happen when it happens. But it's just, like, funny. Damn, I can't believe it's been 5 years, y'all. That's crazy. Is 5'6" tall for your area? I feel like every man is, like, 5'4", so I feel like huge. Always comes when you least expect it. I know, and people say that shit all the time, and I hate it because it's like, what? What does that even fucking mean? Ugh, I know. Google says 5'6" is tall. Okay, damn. Like, don't call me a big bitch up here. Just kidding. I think it's safe to have an asterisk and not count the COVID years. Okay, we can knock out the COVID years, but I was a little active during COVID too, so I was a little active out in COVID, but are you from the East Coast? Yes, I am. I'm from New York, baby. Not New York City, but upstate. If Griff was here, he would have that joke with me. New York, baby. All women are great. Thanks. What do you think of what's happening in Gaza? I just think it's absolutely horrendous. And I truly have no words for it because it's just so sickening. And to see all this stuff online is like, it's hard because I feel like we shouldn't be seeing that, but we should be seeing it at the same time to really like open your eyes up. But it's so horrendous. And I so deep. And I talk about this in my video too. Damn, I need to upload that video because y'all will see it. But I feel like I'm an empath and I feel everyone's feelings. And I can't handle stuff like that. And not to make anything with that situation about myself, like trust. Like I don't even feel right to speak on it because I'm I'm so privileged that it's not affecting my life. I'm not super educated on it because and I know that that comes from a place of privilege, trust, and belief. I understand that. But it is just so horrendous to see all that happening. It's disgusting. It makes you like lose faith in all of mankind, regardless of what is going on, like what has been going on, what is going on. Again, I don't really want to speak on it because I don't know enough, and and I apologize for that. But like, it's just crazy. I just don't understand like how do you get to that point as a world, as a society, as like human beings? Like we just treat each other like shit. Like when it boils down to it. We just treat each other like fucking shit. You from upstate. If you're from upstate, you aren't from New York. The south side of Canada. Oh my God. That pisses me off. Like, I hate when people say that shit. Because I'm not from Canada, y'all. See, I like the way you think. We're talking about, I've only been single for like a few months. Like, don't even worry about it, guys. Yeah, I don't go outside my house in the winter. Last year we had 2 horrible, horrible blizzards. And I was still outside. Last winter, it was after the blizzards, I was outside. Your bitch was in the streets from January till now, basically, because my friend and I, we went out like every weekend, January, February, March, and then we went to Florida in April, and then we were in the streets May, June, July, all summer. We went to Toronto. It was her birthday. Like, we were on the Sunday fun day. Like, it was just, we were in the streets, y'all. We were in the motherfucking streets, and we have been, but it's gonna slow down. And I talked about that in a previous video too. Like, I had a really fun year this year. It was fun as hell. Like, I went through like a little phase. Like, I was just having a good ass time, and I don't regret it. I mean, the bank account hurt. I was drinking a lot. I was meeting a lot of people. Like, it's fine. But like, I had fun. Like, it was so much fun. Like, what? But I also feel like saying some beautiful flowers. I don't need flowers. I need money. Like, let me be real. I just dripped. Came through drip, drip, drip. You could be as single as you want to be. If you're comfortable being you, then why stress about a man? A man is not stressing me. And that's like another thing too I like about being single. Like, I don't have to think about, like, even when you're in kind of like a situationship kind of thing where you're like kind of talking to somebody, whatever, like, I'm not thinking about a man. Like, I don't care where somebody is right now. I don't have someone checking up on me. I don't need to be like worried about like like who they're following, whose pictures they're like I know that that's very like juvenile, like, and that was me like, you know, a while ago. And now if I got into a healthy, good relationship, I wouldn't be thinking about that stuff or be like worried. But it's nice to not have to like worry and be like, oh, well, why isn't he texting me back? Why isn't he calling me? And having my mood be like determined by a man. Like, I'm nobody's and nobody is mine. So like, I am free to do whatever the hell I want. And I don't think I'll ever have this type of freedom again. You know what I mean? Or maybe I will for the rest of my life. I don't know. But it feels nice. It feels good. Especially when you've been in like sort of toxic relationships where like, not relationship, but you know what I mean? Like where like you are just kind of like checking up on the other person because you don't trust them. So hopefully the next person that I'm with, I obviously trust with my whole heart and soul, and I could still be like this carefree, but also just know that like I have somebody else in my life. But no, I'm not stressed about a man. Trust. Oh, I wish I had 7 inches. We got like 7 feet last year, so that was crazy. Christmas blizzard. It was horrible. Okay, yeah, $100 sounds great. Just send that PayPal link in the bio. I see that on TikTok a lot, like girls like bragging about like men sending them money and like and At first I was like, that's like so weird. Like I'd feel so weird like if a guy sent me money. But then one time a guy did and I was like it almost feels like you're being taken care of. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would never be like fully financially dependent on a man, never. But like would I want sort of like maybe a traditional kind of thing where it's like, you know, they provide and you just kind of like do your little wifey shit. Like I wouldn't hate that. And I don't think that's like wrong, you know? I don't know the whole thing of the bit about being a mom though. Like I don't know if I can do all that shit, but like I could stay home and I could cook and well, I can learn how to cook and I can clean and shit. And working is just not for me. Like I'm just not built for that. I will send you money via carrier pigeon. That's perfect. I put my Venmo handle on my Tinder profile and someone sent me $69. That is a power move. I fucking love that. I put my credit score. I put my credit score on my Hinge profile. My best friend keeps adding to her story. I don't know where the hell she is. She's at her other friend's house, but I can see it because I have her notifications on. So it says like blah, 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 added to her story. And I can see it. And like, who's she with? Like, she with her other friends? Okay. Anyway, me being toxic. But no, she can have a good time. I'm sick anyway. Even though I wasn't invited. I'm like, I'm sick anyway. I wouldn't have come. Bitch, you weren't invited. Anyway, so I put my credit score in my Hinge profile. People love that shit. Those men eat that shit up. Because at one point it was really good. So they were like, oh my God, like, this made me nut. Or like, teach me your ways. And then this one guy was like, this is like so embarrassing. Like, why would you put this on your profile? Like, my friends and I, like, we screenshotted this and sent it in our group chat. Like, it's so embarrassing. And the man was ugly too. So I was like, girl, I was almost going to respond, but I was like, maybe he wants me to respond. So I just like didn't match with him. Pick a car for an edit. What does that mean? I'm so sorry. What does that mean? I can't believe it's only 9:12. I'm about to knock out. I'm like hungry. Knock out with my cock out. Like, what am I even saying at this point? You know when your throat hurts, like, you don't really want to eat anything. That's why when I was, like, looking earlier, if, like, I should order food or go pick something up, I was like, I don't really want to. Guys, I want to get, like, more followers on TikTok, and I want to, like, go live on TikTok. Like, it looks like so much fun. But, like, I can't, like, commit to the whole TikTok bit. I was thinking about that. I was like, you know, I could probably, like, get like a decent following on TikTok, like if I tried, because I feel like everybody can. But then I feel like you're constantly thinking about like, oh, like what should I film? Like I need to make content. Like to be a TikTok content creator is to turn your whole life into like content, you know, like you can't do one thing without filming it, especially like these lifestyle like TikTokers and stuff like that just like film their day. I'm like, y'all can't do shit without filming it. And like, I never want to get to that point. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, these people are fucking wild. Like, why do I get like just the weirdest like people on my fucking lives? Did you guys see those comments I posted on my Instagram the other day? Somebody commented something about, I don't even know what the comment said, but they were just like really mean, like hate comments. And I like rarely get those. So like, I'm always a little salty. I'm always like, and why? My eyelashes are getting super long though from that serum that I've been using. I lost them all from my, not lost them all, but they kind of went away from my eyelash extensions. I'm never getting extensions again because those look fucking whack. And y'all are telling me they look good. They did not look good. They were whack. But I think they look so cute. Oh my God, fuck off. Stop. But thank you. Oh, that was very, thank you. That's very sweet. You don't have to do that shit. But now I'm going to order food. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. I'm going to cry. DM me on Instagram so I can thank you. Please. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it's Molly Jane with 2 E's. 29. Go follow me. You need to sip a shot of Jägermeister. No. 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 No, I remember people, I'm like, shut the fuck up. People at in college, they would always do Jaeger bombs, and that's when you drop like a shot of Jaeger. What do you drop it in? Guinness? No, that's a car bomb. What's a Jaeger bomb? Is that where you drop it in Red Bull? Whatever, you take a shot of Jaeger and you drop it in a cup full of something and then you chug. 1, I don't like Jaeger. 2, I can't chug. 3, that's fucking disgusting. What is a Jaeger bomb? Hurry. Is it what is it? Is it Rebecca? Becky, I knew you got it. I knew you got it. Yeah, that's disgusting. So then an Irish car bomb, that's Jameson, a shot of Jameson that you drop in a pint of Guinness, right? And you drink that. That is absolutely fucking foul. Like, that is just disgusting. I'm driving and watching this. I love that for you. Be safe. Close your... You guys ever listen to the Brittany Broski podcast? And like before she says something like funny as fuck, she'll be like, everyone, if you're listening to this while you're driving, hands off the wheel, floor it, close your eyes, start screaming and just go. And I'm like, I absolutely love that. But fuck, what was I gonna say? Butt fuck. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I did pickleback shots the other night. Bruh. The last time I did pickleback shots, I was drunk off my ass. Me and a friend of mine, we went and got wings. And we were literally just eating wings. We had a few beers. And then we were like, shots. And then we were doing pickleback shots. And I blacked out. I fully don't remember anything. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and had to call off work. Like, I was dead to the world. It was a Thursday. Like, mind you, it was a fucking Thursday. I'm approaching an intersection. Drive through it. Have you ever tried Green Fairy? No, what's that? Ugh. My back hurts. Let's see, I'm gonna go, like, this is gonna fall. This is why this is so heavy. Ooh. I knew it. I'm such a smart little girl. I'm just a girl. I've been saying that. Bye. Love you so much. Thank you for hanging. Thanks for hanging. Girl, you missed a lot. Let me tell you, we've gone through a lot through this live. We've gone through a lot. We talked about, I don't remember even what the fuck. She was a fairy. I think I ran something over. Good for you, girl. Yeah, it's always a Thursday night that'll get you blackout drunk. So anyway, we were watching, what were we? It wasn't football season. I don't even know. Well, we were just and then the bartenders were doing pickleback shots. I don't even like pickleback shots. Like, I'd rather just do the shot. Listen, I'm a pickle girl. I'm a pickly girl. And I don't know, there's just something about the pickle juice that just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't mix well. What is it? Because it's with Jameson, right? And I like whiskey. Jameson's whiskey, right? Like, I don't mind whiskey. Like, I can do a shot of JMO, but, like, there's something about the pickle. It's the pickle juice that, like, I don't want to do. So, yeah, that got me drunk off my ass. I don't remember leaving the bar. I don't remember, like, we hung out after. I don't remember anything. I passed out on a couch. It was, like, 6 in the morning. And I had to Uber back to the bar. And I remember when I called my Uber, he was like, you're going here, like, to the bar. He was like, it's 6:30. I was like, my car is there. Like, why would you ask me that? Like, what the fuck? And yeah, and then I had to call off work, and I didn't throw up though. I haven't gotten sick from being drunk in a very long time. The last time I think I was like sick was my birthday 2 years ago, because I mixed every alcohol under the sun. I was doing shots of everything, and obviously you're gonna fucking puke. Oh no. Yeah, no, wait, I did. Oh my God. I can't even tell you guys the story because it's so embarrassing. So I can't relive it right now. I can't relive it. Hands off the wheel, eyes closed. Yes. I ran over a fox. RIP to the fox. I feel like it's midnight. It's fucking 9 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm such a fucking loser. I was reading on my Kindle too before I fucking went live. All right, guys, I was reading a book on my Kindle. So who's the biggest, fattest fucking loser? My big, fat, fabulous life. Why'd you say we keep these good vibes going? Oh my God. My throat hurts so bad. I took a Tylenol and it did not help. Oh, I do have ice cream in the fridge, but I want something like to eat, guys. What should I eat for dinner? The options that are in my house right now are noodles, mac and cheese, ramen. Okay, those are the 3 types of noodles. I have, oh no, I ate that the other day. I was gonna say I had a frozen pizza, but I ate that the other day. Chicken fingers maybe I have in my freezer. I have no groceries, so there's nothing fresh. What is this piece of hair doing? I had cereal for breakfast. I have eggs. Ugh, I feel like, what else? I have a bagel. I could eat a bagel. I don't want a bagel. I know, I'm just fucking around. I love myself. Oh my God, guys. My cyst, I think I have ADHD, but anyway, my cyst is going crazy. I've been so stressed recently just from being sick from work. Like, work has been so stressful. I guess that's really it. Just my mental health, whatever. When I get stressed, I have a cyst on my wrist, right? When I get stressed, this motherfucker pops out and it is so fucking painful. Oh, can we actually be friends? Oh my God, of course. I like don't have friends. I have like 1 friend. It's so hard to make friends as an adult. People don't understand that. When I first got this cyst, and again, I talk about this in the video that I didn't upload yet, but I went to the doctor because I like had no idea what it was. It was just this thing that was popping up and it hurt so bad. And I went to the doctor and he was like, oh, like, are you on your period? I said, huh? He was like, yeah, like sometimes, you know, people get inflamed in different parts of their body when they're on their period. And I was like, what the fuck? I literally like looked at him because my mom went with me. It was like a few years ago when this cyst first popped up. And it was at a point in my life where I was like stressed beyond, like I've never been as stressed as I was. And that's what, yes, it is a it is a ganglion. That's my ganglion right there. It hurts so bad. And I like looked at my mom and I was like, he can't be fucking. He was like, no, I'm just asking. Like, what? I was like, clearly, like it's not. I wasn't on my period, but even if I was, this cyst is not for my period. And why is that like a doctor's first question? And are you on your cycle? Are you on your period? What? No. You're fucking, you could be having a heart attack and you're like, oh, it's a period symptom. Oh, you're being dramatic. Like, what? Girl, be so for real right now. Even female doctors. You're not a loser. Thanks, Jess. I vote mac and cheese bagel. Like, put mac and cheese and a bagel or put mac and cheese on my bagel? I was thinking, I had Mighty Taco the other night. I get in like taco phases like in a week. Like I'll eat like Mighty Taco, Chipotle, Moe's. Like I'll like I'll make tacos. I'll have nachos. Like I love like Americanized Mexican food. I would love like oh my God, a plate of nachos right now, like restaurant style chips with like beef or chicken, sour cream, cheese, jalapenos, guacamole. Oh, all that on there would be so good. Yeah, these actually are like super, super painful. And it really pops out and gets really painful when I'm stressed. If I put pressure on it, it feels okay, but like I want to crack it. And I've seen videos online, people like smashing it, like you smash it on a wall or you smash it with a book. And I know you can get it like drained and like surgically removed, but then there's a chance of it always coming back. So I'm like, why would I do that? But I honestly might have to. And then it's like, oh, wear a brace. Like if you just like brace it and make it feel like more secure, it's gonna be a little bit better. But I'm just like, bro, this hurts like a mofo. This hurts like a motherfucker. I can't wait to watch my friend's story and be like, oh, okay, thanks for the invite. Like, be all toxic. Be like, who's the new bitch? Like, hope you have it. I love doing that, like, with my friends. My friends, I have, like, one. But, like, if they hang out with, like, a different friend or something, I'm like, oh, or they don't answer me, I'm like, oh, like, I heard you're hanging with a new bitch. Like, I hope she's worth it. Like, what we had was never real. Like, acting like it's, like, a man, like, I'm breaking up with. Like, I think it's so funny. Like, that's, like, my bit. Like, I love that bit. It's like, oh, like, I hope she's worth it. I hope she treats you like I treated you. Like, what? Oh, I'm psychotic. But it's fine. Bruh, this hurts. Like, come on. Ugh. What should I eat? I'm kind of leaning towards ramen. But I don't like to eat when it's this late. I'm like, I know it's not that late, but I be going to bed at like 10, so it's kind of late for me. Angel baby. He is God's greatest gift to this world. He's been actually a GOODBOY. If I say that out loud, like, he'll expect it. So he's actually been very, very good this night, tonight. And now he's curled up in his blanket, and I'm gonna throw up. That is so cute. Probably explained this in a past video, but why'd you stop using Whisper Ginger? For your channel name, I don't know. I just feel like I kind of outgrew it a little bit. Like, and I don't know. Like, it was kind of like a brand, but I kind of wanted to make, like, Molly Jane my brand, because that's, like, my social handle, like, my Instagram handle. I guess it's just Instagram. And when I use Facebook, like, on here, I use Molly Jane. I feel like people didn't know my name. Like, they would just call me, like, Ginger, or, like, they would never know my name. So, I don't know. I like it. I think it's cute. I love my name. And my last name, too. I'm not obviously going to say it on here. But I've just had so many, like, my name just flows very nicely, I feel like. And I was thinking about this the other day, because a lot of people call me, like, by my, like, full name, which is funny, because it's kind of become a joke. But it also is, like, I don't know. I also got a tarot reading, actually, from Tony Bomboni. If you guys don't know Tony Bomboni, he is my life, my love, my God, everything Tony is. And I got a tarot reading from him. And he, like, said my name. Like, I'm just gonna say it as Molly Jane, but it was my first and last name, because I booked with my, like, real email or whatever. And he just kept saying my name over and over again. And he was like, he said, okay, like, this is a tarot reading for Molly Jane. But obviously it was my last name. And he started going into it, and then he, like, went back to his phone, like, looked at it again, and he was like, Molly Jane. He was like, there's just something, and I watched his video so many times. He's like, there's just something about your name. He's like, it just brings so much light. And I was like, oh my God, like, I love that. And ever since then, because I've always hated my name, because my last name is, it could be somebody's first name. So a lot of the times, like, people will mistakenly call me by my last name, and I used to absolutely hate it. And in high school, like, I was, like, a complete loser, stupid ass, like, loser in high school, and not a lot of the girls, like, knew my name. And sometimes they would call me by the wrong name. And it just really hurt my feelings. Like, it really made me sad, and it made me upset, because I'm like, wow, they can't even take the time to, like, learn my name. And I have, like, distinct memories of certain people who I thought, like, knew me a little bit more calling me by my wrong name. And it just, I don't know, there's just something about it that, so I've always hated it. And I don't know, ever since that video and, like, hearing that, I've just, like, grown to, like, really love it. And I feel like, God forbid, if I ever got married or anything, like, I don't think I'd ever change my name. Like, I don't, like, I would want to keep my last name. Like, it's something very important to me now. And, like, as I'm getting older and I'm getting more, like, in tune with, like, my family too, the name, like, means a lot to me. Like, growing up, like, I have a big family, and my dad has really created just, like, a really, I don't want to say, like, an empire, because I'm not going to say that, but he's created, like, a really strong business out of this name, and, like, everything is this name. And I don't know, like, I feel like I'd always want to be tied to that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that's important to me, and, like, grounds me, and my family is very important to me. And yeah, I love my name now. I don't think I would ever change it, actually. Like, I used to hate it. And in my old job too, like, the people that we worked with, they used to have to call us by our last names. So it'd be like Miss blah, blah, blah. And so all of them would think that it was my first name. So they just called me that. And I'm like, that's not my name. And I would hate it. But now I'm like, I, like, low-key love it. And it just, I don't know, it just flows. And Tony said there's a lot of light to my name, and I trust him with my heart and soul. So I will continue. I will continue on. Molly Jane. I just think it's cute and it flows nice too. I love Tony. If you guys, I mean, I'm sure you do know who Tony is, but go check him out. He's like one of the, like, one ASMR people that I like religiously listen to, and his voice just like, he's the love of my life. I love him. He's so fucking funny, like unintentionally funny too. Are you from Buffalo? Yes, I am. See. But yeah. There's been a few like smaller creators that I've been listening to that have kind of popped up on like my YouTube, like recommended, that I'm like loving lately. So I might do like shout them out on like Instagram or something, like the videos that I've been liking, because I feel like normal ASMR like isn't doing it for me. Like the ones that are like going back to like the roots of it, where it's like very lo-fi, simple, like whispering. I'm like, I love these, and that's exactly what I need to go to sleep. I don't need like some dumb shit. Live, laugh, love, Tony. Tony Bomboni. He is God's greatest gift. Go get a tarot reading from him, honestly, like, because they're pretty creepy, like spot on. And he does like coffee cup readings, and I wish I knew what their names were, but like I've been watching a lot of like smaller creators. I mean, Tony's always one of them. Like I will always watch his videos. I'm just like, I can't even think of them. Like they're on my phone, but I'm on my phone. But if you guys follow, maybe I'll post them later on Instagram. Like I just, oh my God, there's this one girl. Oh, I wish I knew what her name was, but she's blonde and she only shows like from here to like below her waist a little bit. And she does like haircut consultations, and she's always wearing like a tucked in shirt with a belt. She's super skinny and super cute and super aesthetic, but I've been loving her videos lately. I just found her. Do I know where Quinn is? No, I wish. No, I think she's just taking a break from YouTube, but we miss you. We miss you, Quinn. Um, and oh, I wish I knew her name, but she posts like bridal consultations and like hair videos, getting you ready for a date, and she's super skinny and blonde and looks like she'd just be perfect. She wears a lot of bracelets. Her videos get a lot of views, so she's not like a smaller creator, but she has like a 9 video. Like there's not a lot of videos. But she definitely blew up quick. Are you into astrology and the importance of birth signs? A little bit. So I just like figured out what my like signs are. I already forgot them. I had my friend do a little like deep dive for me. She does like tarot readings and stuff like that. Her name is Peachy Divinity, I think it is. Her name's Kayla, but she does because I was like, I really want to know, you know, what my sun, moon, and rising are, and kind of like get an explanation. I'm just like not really versed on that stuff, so she did it for me. I've totally forgot since then. Like this was a while ago that she did it, and I haven't rewatched that video because I just watched it to like get like a general understanding, and she did explain it like very well. But I am a Scorpio. It was just my birthday on October 29th. I'm an October Scorpio, which is a big ass motherfucking difference between an October Scorpio and a November Scorpio. And the October ones I think are elite. And I somehow keep attracting, and I've talked about this multiple times, I keep attracting Scorpio men, and Scorpio men are the devil reincarnated. I just want to point that out. If you ever mess around with a Scorpio man, don't. Just don't. They're horrible. Oh, thank you. I turned 27, which is like terrifying. Because I started doing, I'm a November Scorpio. Side eye, bitch. I started making these videos. Damn. What is this? I don't know what this is. Okay, put hide user. I never know what to put, like report Cancer men. Wait. When I'm telling you guys, I like attracted a string of Cancer men. They are the best, but like also the fucking worst. Like they reel you in. They just have this certain like quality about them. They're so nice and they're so personable and they're just so great. We love a Cancer man. We love a water sign, but they will do you the dirtiest. They will fuck you over. Okay, yeah, going back to that. Scorpio, any man, any man, really. Leo men, don't mess with a Leo. But I do get along really well with Cancer men. Like, we just have, like, a great vibe, but then they end up, like, fucking you over. But, okay, so I started making videos, like, back when I was in high school. And then I deleted my channel. I made them, like, junior and senior year of high school. And I deleted my channel. Actually, I probably started making them sophomore year. I had like 3 channels. I started making them freshman and sophomore year, like when ASMR was like not even a thing, but like I was kind of doing it and like a couple other people were. So it was back in like 2011, 2012. So between 2011 and 2013, I had a channel. And then I wish I could remember what my signs were. I'm so sorry, I forgot. And then I went away to college and I remade my channel January of my freshman year of college. It was February. I think, no, it was February because I came back from Christmas break. It was February because I have it written down in my calendar, like when my YouTube anniversary is. So if I graduated high school in 2014, so it would have been 2015. So yeah, it's about to be 9 years. I've been making videos for 9 years. And what's crazy is like every once in a while, I'll like go back and like rewatch videos of like me in college and me post-grad and me like moving into my house or me in my apartment. It's just like so crazy to me to like be able to go back. It's like a little like time capsule. And I wish I had my high school videos like just for shits and gigs, but like I'm so glad I don't. But like to be able to go back and see freshman year of college Molly and like then to go like see like me progress like throughout college and like getting a boyfriend and then graduating and then I moved back home and I was working a miserable job and then getting jobs in my career and then moving out to my apartment and getting my heart broken and like moving out of my apartment, like getting promoted at my job and then moving into my house and like what? That's why I'm saying like I have to keep making videos for the rest of my fucking life because like I need to document my life. Stop. I was in my bunk bed. That is crazy. Who said to your high school reunion? I'm not fucking going to that. Why would you say that? Like, what in God's name are you a boy or girl? I have to screenshot this because, like, what? I always said, like, that would be, like, the worst thing somebody could ever say to me. That's insane. Are you a boy or girl because you look chunky? Like, what? I'm literally gonna kill myself. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so 10-year high school reunion is crazy. Yeah, because I graduated in 2014. I would not go to that shit. Are you kidding me? Bitch, we follow each other on Instagram. Like, I feel like high school reunions aren't necessary when you have social media. Like, I can still see, even though I unfollowed a lot of people from high school, like, I don't even think I do follow anybody. Jail. I don't even think I do follow anyone from high school. No, I do, but, like, not really. I'm not friends with anyone from high school anymore. I hate when cars drive by my house. How dare you? But yeah, again, I have to make videos for the rest of my life because I'll never, like, I would love to look back on this. Like, and I just think it's funny too that, like, I'll be able to look back and, like, see different stages of my life and be like, I can't believe I felt this way, like, knowing what's coming, or, girl, you won't believe what's coming, like, girl, you think you're depressed now, just wait, or you think, like, you'll never find a man, just wait, watch me get fucked over 70 more times, like, y'all are sick of me, I know it, but I have to. Jimmy is 4 now. He's asleep. My little angel baby. Oh, he was asleep until you heard that. Oh. My little baby sleeping on his pile of blankets. Oh, what are my plans for Thanksgiving? To eat. Just to eat and to be happy and be with my family. As I do every Thanksgiving. What reality shows, TV do you watch? Well, I'm almost finished with Law and Order SVU. I started from season 1, episode 1. I don't even know when I started rewatching that, but I'm in like the newer seasons now, and they just don't hit the same. But after this, I don't know what I'm gonna watch. But reality shows, I don't really watch a lot. I used to watch Love is Blind. I didn't watch the new season. I don't really watch a lot of TV except for whatever I'm like binge watching. And I haven't like binge watched a new show in a while. But I'm thinking I want to watch a show. Like I'm thinking of a show I want to watch, but I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing it or not. Like, not that it's a big deal, but sometimes y'all spoil shows for me. But I really want to watch Suits on Netflix. I think that's what I'm gonna watch after I'm done with Law and Order, and then I want to rewatch Grey's Anatomy. I think I just love rewatching like series, like good series that I know that I'm gonna like because I've already watched it before. There's a comfort in that, you know. But I also really want to rewatch Chicago Fire because I just saw a clip of it. I was like, I used to love that show. Like that show got me through college. Like PD, Fire, Med. Well, I never watched Med, but PD and Fire. And like in some of the Law and Order episodes, they have people from Chicago PD, and I'm like, ugh. And why is Stabler back? Like we should have just left him where he needs to be. Oh my God. Aw, I've been here since your first year of college. I love watching you grow up. Stop. I'm gonna cry. He is actually on his best behavior tonight. Slay Jimmy. Yes, he actually is. He's killing the game because normally he's running around like a fucking maniac and like biting my legs, biting my legs and like wanting me to play because he hates when I'm like on the phone or talking to my phone. Even if I'm on the phone with somebody, he fucking hates that shit. But yes, I have listened to 1989 Taylor's version. So good. I feel like some of the vault tracks, like they sound very similar. Like I haven't really like listened to them. I just listened to the album like all the way through once. Because 1989 was never like, I'm sorry, it wasn't that important to me. Oh, I know. I mean, it is important. It's like, it's good, but it's just like not one of my favorites. But I did listen to it, and I do like a few of the vault tracks for sure. For sure. Okay, so I never ended up going to the Eras tour, but I did get tickets to the Toronto show in a year from now, next November. So I will be going to see her next November. So I'm very excited because I was supposed to go and then I ended up having to sell my tickets, but I made a decent chunk of money doing that. So, yeah. My hair is so long. Guys, I am like so sick of my hair. No, I'm not a Reputation girly. I was like old school Taylor, like Speak Now and Fearless were like my favorite albums. I liked Red, and then I kind of fell. 1989 was probably the last thing I really listened to. Wasn't a lover, wasn't a Reputation girly. I loved Folklore, like weirdly, like because I didn't listen to Love or Reputation, and then I like fell in love with Folklore, and then Evermore I don't really listen to, and then Midnights I fell in love with Taylor Swift all over again, listening to Midnights. The skinny blonde girl who does ASMR is called Isla ASMR. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I'm talking about. She does like the haircut role plays and like the bridal thing. And she's really skinny and she has a belt on and her shirts are always tucked in. But anyway, so I am sick of my hair. I feel like my hair looks fucked up in every photo, video, whatever. But I like don't know what to do with it. Like I feel like it's really long right now. And I normally like chop it. I'll normally do a chop in the summer and I'll like do a bob. Like, yeah, we still like calling you Bob. Like I'll cut it real short. But I feel like it makes me look like my face look rounder. It makes me look fatter than I am. And I feel like it just makes me look like a mom every time I cut it. Like I don't like it. And I've been cutting it short. So I don't know what to do. I saw her in Mexico City in August. I still haven't financially recovered. Yeah, same. I don't know. I already paid for the tickets, but like everything else, like going along with that, like it's gonna be so fucking expensive. But it's so worth it to me because I've never seen her in concert. I like Taylor and Travis. I don't know how I feel about it. Like I feel like it's very public and very like PR. But I don't know if I'm like if they're happy, they're happy. But I like that. She looks happy with him. I don't know. I know it hasn't been this long in a long time. My sister was like, yeah, it's too long. Like, you're 27. But she was, like, kind of joking. She was like, you should do blonde highlights. And I was like, no. I could just, like, cut it and get layers. And I don't know. I just feel like it's just blah. you know? But I kind of like it long. I don't know. It's almost too long though. 90s layers. Okay, so elaborate on that. Like what? Like, and then so I did switch to a middle part like a few years ago, and I love the middle part, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I kind of miss the side part. I'm like looking at myself now. I don't know. It just feels very heavy. I definitely need to get it thinned out again. But I did like just get it cut. But like my hair's pretty healthy. But we'll see. What the fuck? These people. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But yeah, I wanted to do like the blonde, like money pieces, like not blonde, like bleach money pieces. I think those look so cute. Like it's giving like Lindsay Lohan and Freaky Friday. But I feel like my hair is a little dark for that. But my cousin who has pretty dark hair, she just did that. So I'm like, oh, maybe that would look good. I don't know. My sister's like, you're too old to do that. I was like, blah, 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 blah. She's just a hater. Haters are my motivators. That's what sisters do. They give it to you real. That curly strand like this under my, like this. Like, what is she doing under here? Like, it's not on the side. Sometimes it does. But, like, what are we doing? I know. I'm young and spry and beautiful, but sometimes I don't feel like that. Just getting older. My sis, y'all. The night is still young. Oh my god, my voice is going. What was he saying before that? I feel like it was like so important. It wasn't. Oh yeah, my hair. I don't know. I just need to change. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll get like a new piercing. Like, what the fuck else am I gonna pierce? I already have 3 holes in my ears. Like, I don't want to go up anymore because even my cartilage piercing, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of hidden a little bit. Like, you can't even see it. I think I just him barking. I need to like get a bigger like stud, or I need to do like a hoop because I feel like my earlobe like goes over it. Hello? But yeah, I'm not gonna make my ear all red. Do you and your sister get along well? Most of the time, yeah. Do you have something on your lips, like a lip balm? No, I put on lip gloss like when I first started the live 92 minutes ago. It was the Fenty gloss. But it's just like kind of a clear gloss with like a pinky little shimmer, but it's not really on there anymore. Yo, what's up? What's up? Something I used to like about you. I never liked my college roommates. Well, my freshman year ones. They were fucking bitches. Bitches. We did not get along. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm so good. Why do I have The Night is Still Young by Nicki Minaj? Oh, because I saw a clip on TikTok of her and Taylor Swift singing that song together at the VMAs, I think. Huh? Sorry, what? Oh, that's funny. Bro, I can giggle. Anyway, in a high school video where you found your old iPod from childhood. Is that video still up? I think it is. I was like home for break. I was in college and I found like my iPod Touch and there was like so many alarming things on there. Oh my God. Told embarrassing childhood stories about your online antics. That was horrible. I think that video is still up. Me talking about like my boyfriends I had on Kick. Like, I am traumatized. Me thinking that Ryan Reynolds, like I was talking to Ryan Reynolds. Like I thought I was talking to Ryan Reynolds. Like I wasn't. Girl, you were talking to a predator. You were talking, go watch that video if it's still up, please. I'm gonna watch it after this. I'm gonna airplay it on my fucking TV. Hannah, things have definitely changed. Things have definitely changed, even though they haven't. They've changed and they really haven't, because now I'm like waiting for my sister to leave. Um, if women have taught me anything, it's the value of throw pillows. Slay, slay. Bro, those were so fucking funny. Oh my God. I needed to be shot. That's where my validation from men came from. Like my need for validation came when I was 12 years old on Kick, like talking to boy, like grown ass fucking men. Oh, that's funny. What's the age gap between you and your sister? 5 years. Yeah, she's 5 years younger than me. But she's like pretty, like she's very mature for her age. Like she's not like she's 21, but she's like not like a normal 21-year-old in so many ways. Nice nails, thank you. They're Dr. Pepper colored. My daughter says slay. Oh, I can't stop saying slay. Like, I need a therapist. I need to be shot in the mouth. Everything, even at work, I'm like, slay. And my coworkers are like, what? I'm like, no, I'm like, it's good. Like, I cannot stop saying it. Like, I can't. Like, everything is just slay. Oh, slay. Slay. Like, everything is slay. Like, I can't stop saying it. And it just feels so appropriate in like every situation that I don't think I will ever stop saying it. But it's just like a slay. Like, slay. He's licking his paws. That's like the most irritating noise to me. Slay. He's like, girl, I don't want to talk to them. That's why I'm over here. We're just getting started, yeah. I'm Slay. Stop. Sometimes I wish, okay, not that I'm wishing this on me, but like if I had a daughter, like, okay, I always say like my perfect situation would be like for me to get pregnant and like the man to just like not be around, like in no way, shape, or form. And like it would just be me, and like I would have a girl, and it would just be me and her. And we would just be like best friends. And like I feel like that's another reason like I'd want if I ever did want a kid, like I would just want a girl that was like just like me, so we could just be like best friends. Like what? And it was funny because we were at one of my brother's football games the other day, and my mom and I were sitting next to each other. We were just like laughing, making jokes, whatever. And then her mom friend in front of us was like, oh, I can't wait till my daughter's Molly's age. Like, we are just gonna have so much fucking fun together. And I'm like, yeah, like I love my mom. Like, we slay. But like I would feel like I would be like a little worried. Like I would never want my daughter to like hate me or be like like, you know what I mean? Like hate me and like be irritated by me. Cause I know I'm irritating. But like I would want a daughter, and I would want to be like a built-in best fucking friend. Is your sister interested in ASMR? Would you do videos together like Grace and Mads? I fucking wish. Would I ever dye my hair? Maybe. I don't know. I was just talking about it. I don't know. I would never dye it fully, but like maybe highlights, guys. I don't know. What would harm? Like, it's not like I would never be able to get back to this color, but I would. Like, I would never dye my hair, actually. Is that a filter? What? No. There's no filter. No filter. I would be such a good girl mom, like, and I would also be like a good boy mom. I would be a good mom. I don't think I would. I'm too selfish. I can't be a fucking mom. But like I'd want to get to the point where like we could be friends. Like me and her would be talking, and like she would tell me shit. But like I feel like it's a different relationship when you grow up with like a single mom, like a single young mom. I'm not young anymore. Like I can't believe I just said that, because like I wouldn't be a young mom. Like I would be, but like not really. But I just feel like it would be like I just want like a little mini me. Like a mini me running around is crazy. Like I would love that. Oh, should I be a mom? I'm like bored. Should I fuck around and have a kid? Ah, that's funny. Your hair is perfect. Oh, thanks, guys. I know I'm not gonna change it. I'm just like sick of it. I think I just need to cut it, thin it out, and get layers. However, me and my daughter are best friends. We went and saw the Cure Dallas. And dads are fun, moms are mean. No, moms are fun. But like that's why I would never want like a man in the picture. Like I don't really want. And I also think that like that's kind of the ideal situation too. This is like such a horrible thing to say, and I'm just gonna say it anyway. But, like, to share custody of your kid, like, not be together, like, listen, hear me out. Because then you can just, like, ship your kid off on the weekend and be like, "Oh, it's not my weekend." Like, you can't do that, like, if you're, like, a normal couple. You know what I mean? So it's not I feel like it's not, like, horrible. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the best thing. No, for sure, your kid definitely grows up with some trauma, and it's definitely difficult to co-parent. But, like, for them to be like, "Ah, no, like, it's my weekend." And then you're just, like, kid-free for the weekend, like, that's great. You can't really do that normally. Like, what? I would be such a weird mom. Like, I can't even imagine that. Any advice for us unemployed people? Get a fucking job, bitch. I'm just kidding. I wish I was unemployed. Promise ASMR pregnancy updates. Oh my God. Okay, don't wish this on me. I'm not manifesting this, please. Rebecca, no, I'd kill myself. Yeah, like if there was a way I could guarantee it was a girl, like even if it was a boy, like that'd be fun. Like I'd be like, okay, but like I'd want a girl. No, not a mom. Trust. I'm sure you'd be a great mom. You've already had so much experience. Oh yeah, like I know how to do it. Like I just don't want to fucking do it. Not right now. But if I could do it by myself, like yes. Like I don't think I would do well with a partner. My daughter's house, like, no man, I'm down with it. You love a lot of women in your life, but don't hate men at least a little. You're doing it wrong. Slay. You're teaching her right. Hate all men. Hate all men. Oh, what did someone say? It was like not all men, but it's always a man. Get an anonymous sperm donor. You don't have to worry about custody. Girl, yeah. See, like, I feel like I just want to get impregnated. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's not manifest that because I've gone this far. I used to drown a spider in the street. Ooh. Not a spider. Ooh, I just drowned a spider today. I kind of felt like a serial killer doing it. Like I was drowning it in my sink. I was just like watching it like drown and like ask for help. And I was like, this is like malicious of me. Stop. Don't be saying all that. Don't say there's a spider in here because I will scream and cry. Is it raining? Oh, I think it is. Can you guys hear it? No, you can't fucking hear it. Oh, I have to take Jimmy out one more time. Oh, it's definitely raining. It's been raining a lot here. I like it. I like a good rain when I'm inside. Not him barking at the rain, bruh. James, Jimmy, hey, come here. Come here. It's just rainbow. It is really loud though. Dead. Jimmy. 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 James. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. It's just rainbow boo. He's so stupid. I love him, but sometimes he's dumb as hell. Jimmy, it's just rain. I know it's loud. I know, baby. I know. Come here. Come here. Mommy loves you. Right? Come here. Look at the babies. Look, they want to see you. They want to see you. They want to see you and be your friend. Bro, when he sits like this, it's crazy. He looks like a freaking human. He's like, hello, my fellow humans. He's funny. Not him barking at the rain. Ah. We're just getting started, yeah. Okay. Stay. Are you still door dashing? Not really. No, I haven't done that in a while. James, we love you. James, they love you. Jim, they said they love you. Oh my God, he's been loving this purple little alligator toy. It's his new favorite toy. Toy haul. It's purple alligator from Marshall's. He does look like he's smiling when he sits like that. It's crazy. Good neighbor drama. No, my neighborhood is so like quiet and nothing ever happens, which is good. Well, if you let me take it, we can throw it. Oh. Oh, see, he was just dead asleep. And now he's like... He's like, please play with me. And then I always feel bad. You know, sometimes you're so fucking tired, especially after work and shit. And like, your dog just wants to play. And you're like, oh, I hate you. But then you're like, this is the best part of your day. That's why I like never, like, even if I don't want to walk him, like, I always do. Because I'm like, this is probably the best part of his fucking day. You know, I just feel bad. We're just getting started, yeah. Ugh. Watching from Egypt. We have a lot of, like, international viewers tonight. We had Egypt, North Korea, Scotland. Where else was there? I don't even know. Oh, my lip gloss is coming off. Oh, ew. I hate when that happens. You know, like your lip gloss or whatever, like, forms like a little line. I hate that. Ugh. I went through it only Nikki could make me sleep. Girl, how do y'all sleep through that? A real comedic talent. You should do stand up. Oh my god, I would not do well. No, I'm very, very awkward. I mean, I could, but I don't know. Spain, that's crazy. I feel like there were a couple other international viewers. Spain, España. Your lovers all over the world. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. This has been such a fun fucking live. Stop, because I just got a snowblower for my birthday, and I'm about to tear shit up. Like, there's going to be a flurry, and I'm going to go out there. It actually snowed here on Halloween night. Like, we got, like, 3 inches, and a bitch was ready to go out with her snowblower. Like, I was excited, but I was like, let me not, because that's not necessary. But I'm going to be out with my snowblower, just like all these dads were last year. Nobody fucking helped me snowblow my driveway when we got 7 fucking feet twice. So I'm gonna be out here with my snowblower, and if anyone needs my help, I'm gonna be like, you know what? No, because y'all wouldn't help me. You go to school tomorrow. Girl, I'm grown. And it's Saturday. And we gain an hour of sleep, right? Is it tonight? We add an hour? The clocks fall back. So, oh yeah, I think I was out last year. It was like 2 a.m. and then it went back to 2 a.m. and I was like, Oh, I still didn't eat anything. It's too late now. What's like, maybe we'll just have a bagel or something. I always do this. I'm just getting started, yeah. All right, like I said, I'm tired, I think. This has been a fun-ass live. We've been on for 108 minutes. Who knows how long that is. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will try to do more lives because I feel like they're just so fucking fun. We just shoot the shit and like we talk. And I pretend like these don't get uploaded, but they do. People watch them, but I really don't think that people do. So yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great week this week. Be on the lookout for the new vid coming out soon-ish. Don't know when. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. And I will talk to you soon. All right, bye guys. Bye. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.